Hi there folks, Ben here. Today we're going to take a look at the new CAT S50 ruggedized smartphone. So I'm going to do a quick unboxing, have a little look around and see what you actually get with the handset. So nice bright CAT branding as you'll see there, built for it. So just move that out of the way, drop the handset out of its box and straight away you can see it's a fairly large handset actually, this one. It's got a 4.7 inch Corning Gorilla Glass screen. It fills the hand quite comfortably, but it is actually quite thin as well, so it's not too bad. If I get my iPhone just to show you a size comparison, just with an iPhone 5, you'll see it's taller, it's wider, and it is indeed thicker, which is to be expected from a ruggedized handset from a manufacturer such as CAT. So just having a little look around the outside of the phone. On the left hand side we have a micro USB slot covered with one of the little seals, and those seals obviously just keep everything watertight. Bit loose this one, and only a very flimsy seal, but I'm sure when it's actually placed in and pressed in firmly that does create a seal, as the handset is actually IP67 certified. Then further down on the left we've got the power button, and again we've got the sort of not so much rivets, these are actually Allen key heads, but bolts in the side just to give it that rugged feel and show how the handset fits together. On the right hand side we have a large cover which just flicks out very easily. It's on a piece of rubber there, and this houses the micro SD card, which I believe can go fairly large, up to about 32 gig. And we've got a SIM slot. SIM slot in this one, interestingly, is a micro SD. So we're starting to see micro SD cards and nano SIMs used a lot more in handsets now. A bit further down on the right hand side, we've got the volume up, volume down, and a hotkey in the middle, which I would assume can be used for the camera. So fairly typical in that respect. Along the bottom, just a couple of rivets in there, and along the top, you've got another cap. It's a little diddy one, a bit tougher to get off, for a 3.5mm headphone jack socket. That's pretty typical. So we're just going to pop the handset down for a second. We'll just leave that over there. We'll have a little look in the box. So this is the first time I've had a look through this box, and we'll see the normal user manual and a bit of documentation there. Pop that out of the way. USB cable, pretty standard. Micro USB, normal length, that's not an elongated one which we sometimes tend to see. Just bring all this back into focus for a second. There we go. We really need to check out our camera settings in order to ensure that we keep everything in focus. And normal UK 3-pin plug. So a little bit boring, just a basic set, no accessories, just the handset and its charger. So what we're going to do is pop that all back together. And we'll leave that out of the way as well. So getting back to the handset, some things to note about this handset are it's actually NFC compatible and wireless charging compatible, which is NFC being a newer technology which has arrived in the UK for the likes of mobile payment, workforce management and a few other things ever emerging really. We've also got the wireless charging, so this would sit on a contact mat and that would allow it to actually charge just through being sat on there. Also on the back of the handset we've got a camera lens here. I believe it's an 8-megapixel camera, although please do check the website for the full specification. And we've got an LED flash as well, so quite a strong camera on there. I'm sure that works absolutely fine. The entire front of this handset is actually all touch, so there are no manual buttons. Therefore the device, although it has an IPS multi-touch Corning Gorilla Glass 3 screen, there's no physical buttons to press for things like answering calls. This can make it a little bit tricky when wearing gloves, but I believe this screen is actually touchable when wet as well, so it will do finger tracking and multi-touch tracking even when there's moisture and rain or anything on the screen. Not a lot else really to say about the S50 other than that the battery is sealed in on this one, so this is all one unit. Speaker vent at the bottom there, looks like it's got a gauze over it to protect it from the elements. And that's about it. It's mil spec tested, as you see from the little logo at the top there. IP67, so not quite IP68 like some of the other handsets that we tend to stock, but still well constructed, carrying the CAT brand The S50 is available to purchase now. Obviously it can be obtained on contracts and also pay as you go. If you'd like any more information, please click the link at the bottom of this video, and also feel free to give us a call. Thanks very much. Bye bye.